right to the penis. He's like round 6. He's like, no more, please. I'm like,
I love that. I love that. I love that.
Oh, that's the perfect place to start. Welcome everybody to the show. This is episode 3 of Senpai and Frennns, and I have some lovely friends with me here today. Let's go around the room and introduce ourselves. First, these two ladies you know very well. Go ahead.
Oh, I'll go first. All right. Hey, everybody. It's GokusGodCousin. Hello. Hi. Her. How you doing?
and it's your girl SDTrinity, Score Squad leader out here. What's good? What's good?
That background is
It's fire. Nina.
it's something.
It's forever.
Nina.
I got a pin on too.
Oh,
Ooh,
Together forever.
we just need it out. Does this mean that am I evil?
Am I the villain?
It's me.
Oh, we are also joined by two friends of a friend's. GokusGodCousin was awesome enough to bring on some friends to help talk about today's topic. Let's go with I don't know who wants to go first. Somebody.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I go by the name of Bobby. I am 1/3 of Three Ninjas podcast, and on IG I'm known as Emprodabob, and I do memes. And yeah,
Welcome.
Yay,
Thank you for
Bobby.
coming on today. Bobby.
what's up?
I said Bobby.
What's up?
It's my Hank Hill impression. I don't know. Did I do it right?
It's pretty solid.
Damn it, Bobby.
Yeah. Perfect.
Then I'm Antlacedup, content creator, gamer, anime lover. Follow me on Twitch.
Hey. Sorry. Ant Hill.
Yes, follow
Gang,
her on
gang.
Twitch.
Follow her on Twitch, y'all.
Oh shit. Let me stop.
Best stream.
Relax.
Follow Ant.
Let's go down.
Y'all, she be going crazy. Just
Happy to be
team
here,
fight the
man.
fart. Team fight the fart. You know what I'm saying?
You already happy to be here with some legends today.
Oh.
Oh, I think mine might be on my way out.
Oh no.
These goddamn chips try to kill me.
Jiggly,
For eating flaming hot with chili and lemon.
Damn.
And that little shit on the back of my throat.
Mm,
Oh, it's gonna take me a second.
dang.
First off, I do want to say, Aunt, I love everything that's in your background. I've been looking at it dead.
Thank you.
Okay. Let me
Thank you.
see
It's
it.
been a journey. It's not over. The anthill's building.
All right. Trent, remember that meme that you posted in your story of the fireman with the shit rushing down the throat?
Yeah.
Like, no, I could have really used some of that just now. Put out the fucking fire. For those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, first of all, SDTrinity is a meme legend, and she posted something in her story. It was a picture of some firemen, or a video of some firemen, and they were, dousing the area. But the firemen were made of cum.
Yes, we love it. We love to see it. We love it. Yes.
That actually brings me to a question. Do you like your throat coated by your partner?
Yes.
Do you like to receive their juices into your body?
Mhm.
Yes. It's
We got-
almost
we
like
got
a
two
participation, award. Like
Yes.
you did it. High five.
It just and just for transparency, juices and secretions. Men and women have juices and secretions.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just for transparency. Yes.
Aunt Bobby, how y'all feeling?
All right. Oh, you want me to
Yeah,
answer
no.
this?
This is a question for you too as well.
Yeah,
Do
well,
you like receiving your partner's secretions? into your system. Do you swallow?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
I like doing it.
I mean, it's like sometimes I'm not gonna say I got like my mouth gaping open per se, but you know, I'm here for the game.
Okay.
I'm here to play.
So,
She said, "Don't call me Kirby now."
Kirby, yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
not wanting to pick up a straw and just.
Yeah, you know what I mean, but I'm not running.
What, slippery like a bowl of soup?
Run where?
Yeah,
What did you say,
run
Bobby?
on the bed.
What, slurping like a bowl of soup?
Hey, bowl of
Lisa,
soup
may I
is
have
not
some
a terrible
more?
thing.
Yeah, just a little bit, sir. Just a crumb.
Just a
Just
little
a
bit,
crumb.
sir.
Please, sir. Please, just a crumb of juices, please.
Oh,
Can
A
I
man.
little bit of porridge.
yeah, a little bit of porridge, sir. Of your places, please. I need to
That's what I'm saying.
survive.
It's not quite that deep. Sometimes.
I'm definitely a case by case basis.
Mhm.
I don't particularly like to swallow. I'm a spitter. I'm a spitter. But you know, under the right conditions, if I'm in the mood, if I'm really feeling what's happening, then
Actually,
it'll go down.
I'm gonna agree on that to a certain extent because sometimes your girl got needs and she just needs the walls knocked loose. But I be seeing him eating like hot Cheetos and Hennessy, and I'm like, I know that shit gonna be nasty, so I'm not gonna swallow.
Diet is important.
Yeah, it is
Very
important.
Y'all
But
see my hot Cheetos right here, right?
Well, how do you know
I
that?
also got water and I have a banana. So you know what I'm saying? Balance. It's all about balance.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
you swallow, and you're like, why is this spicy? Like,
oh yeah, that why is it spicy? That TikTok. Why is it spicy? Man,
Well,
y'all already know how I am. I don't care.
Greens.
Yeah, I don't care. I like it. I don't
Like
care.
it's spicy.
Yeah, it don't matter if it's
So
spicy,
they
if it's
know
sweet, if it's sour. I really don't care. I just like it. So
Goku a motherfucking trooper. Like she's
Yeah.
gonna be somebody's everything.
like I said, what Joe said when I turn 30, you niggas better run or something.
oh yeah,
You better run
Okay.
now. No, I'm joking. No, I really don't. I like it. So it is a kink for me. It's a I have a fluids kink, so I like it. I don't really care how it tastes sometimes. I'll be like, wow, you need to drink some more water. Yeah, baby, let's I'll recommend it afterwards and I'll sneak it in there and just be like, look, today I want to consume. So here's what you're gonna have. Okay, all right. And if not, I still,
do some
Goku, I
partner
just
prep.
wish we were going
That
like
could be
this.
considered foreplay.
that is exactly how I am.
That could definitely be considered.
Yeah,
foreplay.
and right after they're done, I'll be like, let me taste what all that is. Okay, thank you. But I'll, yeah.
To do it like a Food Wars taste test.
Yes.
right?
Oh, there's a hint of cinnamon with a dash of lemon berry.
I could tell at 3:30 that you had a shot. I could also tell that you had 5 Cheez-Its? Maybe half a bag.
Is that a for a local? I'm hinting at.
Right. Right.
Sommelier.
Right. A cum sommelier.
Oh boy, a cum sommelier. That
This is
needs
well
to be written
aged.
down.
Well aged. I can tell that you took your did you drink some Dayquil 2 weeks ago?
Dayquil.
Did you?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this perks like that?
I can remember a time when somebody was definitely very flavorful. I wouldn't say that like it was the taste of their cum, but just the taste and smell of like their penis. It was just something that in the moment, and it could have been the pheromones emitting from that place, but I was addicted. I was just like while I'm giving head, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Like, I don't know. Has that ever happened to you guys where you're just like intoxicated by the other person's smell or taste?
Taste.
But
now I think I'm gonna like really take my time and consider all my senses. I don't know. I have to pay attention to my nose as much as I should.
Aunt be like, hold on.
Gotta keep the headbands by the nightstand.
All right. So what about the taste did it for you?
So like for me, I really enjoy giving head. So it's not even necessary the taste as much as the act. Like I can just get lost in the act itself. You know what I'm saying?
And for our listeners, just so because I've told you guys I wanted to kind of like expand our perspective. Who do you give head to?
Oh, women exclusively. My girlfriend exclusively.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, Ty. Shout out to Ty. I love them, y'all.
So yeah.
Okay, so the something about the taste is it for you?
No, I'm saying like it's not necessarily the taste as much as just the act of pleasing my girlfriend or women in general.
Oh, you're a pleaser?
Head. Like I like to give it. What'd you say?
You're a pleaser?
Indeed. There it is.
Okay, yeah.
Make it
oh, we the same then. We the same. See, we kindred spirits.
Bet. This is about to be a good conversation.
Right. So if y'all the same, go ahead, Bobby. Tell us how you feel.
Oh no, like vice versa, the same thing she said. I like giving. Like, I don't know where that came from, but I just like it's like the body interaction. It's like when you're sexually active with the person and you have like this sort of like, it's kind of corny, but this connection. Like when you're holding her hips the right way, you're holding her ass up with the leg, and then you just hit. You know what? You know what I'm saying?
You got the shotgun.
Yeah,
it's like that. Yeah, like because I gotta visualize. You know, got one hand on the hip, like the other on the thigh, and you just, you just tasted it, and then the way she reacts, like the way she pulls away, like when you're doing it bad, like if you did it enough. Like like I was just with this girl recently, and she said she doesn't like getting head, and I was like, why not? And she was like, I just don't like it. I said, I'm gonna do it. So I know this based off experience because I used to be this way. Like me, I used to be one of them dumb motherfuckers like just used to just stick the tongue in the hole, and I thought that was doing something, but it's not that. It's usually the clit. Jiggly.
I'm happy you learned.
Stick the tongue in the hole.
Yeah.
Does not work like 90%
You think
of the time.
It doesn't work at all.
I'm just leaving room for people who might like that.
Right.
It's done. I don't fuck with that
Yeah,
shit.
leave the door open.
But maybe someone likes it, and that's if you like it, that's fine. But most of the time, tongue in the hole don't work. There we go. See, there's our one.
I like both. I'm like a clitoral, but like, what is the term? Where it's like touching but not really touching. I forgot the term. It's like you're touching the clitoris, but it's like indirect contact. There we go.
Okay. Like on the top, not necessarily.
But I still like direct. Yeah, you got to build up with me. I like direct contact, but save that for the end, So but
which comes back to like the moral of the story, which is just like you gotta listen to her. You gotta listen to your partner's body and find out what they like.
Bobby, back to the pleaser. What is something that you said you enjoy that, but as far as like taste or smell, is there anything that does that for you? Like I see you got a flavor saver there.
Well, that anything that has to do with taste and smell that stimulates me.
Yeah, does it at all?
It's both. It's both. It's both. Definitely the smell. But I kind of do the cheat code. I can't do any of that unless both of us take a shower first. That's just the thing that I have. Cause I know shit gonna get nasty. So we both gotta be clean as fuck. Cause this shit about to get dirty as fuck. So that's one of the things. So
you're not a give it to me when you come from home.
Oh no. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. That depends. It depends if let me see, because like when you're out with your mate or something like that, most of the time, if you're really into each other, like foreplay happens like at random. Like I'll be having a conversation. I'd be like, yeah, I really want to fuck this chick right now. Like I don't care where it's at, but it could be like as soon as you walk in the house, you just do it. But as far as taste, you know what's funny? It took me a while to get used to it. took me a while to get used to it because women they excrete more than men. So especially depending on who you're fucking with, like it is a lot of it, and it took me a while to get used to that shit until I was like, you know, this shit ain't that bad.
Okay, fair enough. I think that go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I just like that. He's like, yeah, we got to shower first, and all I could think was like, he don't like cooking in a dirty kitchen. Like,
right.
You gotta watch out for shit when you cooking in the kitchen.
Clean the dishes. You clean up the kitchen, then you cook, then you clean it up again.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Like I can't. What I was gonna say was, people who do it right after the club. I don't know how y'all do that. I don't know how y'all do that. Y'all be in the club for like 2-3 hours dancing, everybody sweating, and I can't do it.
It's also pheromones. So science there's also an increase in pheromones. Mm-hmm. So it's not necessarily like that's really what it is. It's the pheromones that are there more so. So it's just if say you're at a club or something, or say you're at a concert or a place that you really enjoy, you excrete pheromones when you are excited. Regardless of if it's sex or not, you're going to exude that. So it's like when you're there, it just happens. And then, you know, at a club or a venue, you got liquor, you know, you have weed, you have all these other things that could be aphrodisiacs. So like when it's said and done, that's honestly the science behind it. It's that, because have you ever met somebody and they have a smell, not like in a nasty way, but they have like a certain smell. Mm-hmm. You know, scientifically speaking, you are attracted to a certain kind of person's scent, just like, you know, animal, like dogs smell each other's booty. Sorry, I had to use dog smelling ass. And you got Nina in the background, damn. But it's like everybody has a certain scent. Your pheromones are scented. All of that is, you just have that. So honestly, if just like we know, like if that's not your thing, though, that's not your thing. And some people, now I do like fluids per se, but like the smell thing, if a person smells off, I won't, you know, that's not something
that's what I'm talking about. The pheromones is that's complete opposite of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
but like musk, you smell like pussy.
Yeah.
You smell like earring backs. You smell like a yeast infection. You smell like
day of struggle.
You smell like smegma. You smell like, you know.
That's also bad.
You smell like booty cheese. My goodness, I'm like, no, you know, I'm gonna just go to another area, you know. Or I've also been a person, like before I've engaged, I was like, let's take a shower first. You know, can you take a shower first? And I have no problem asking a person to do that.
That's a hint and a half.
Yeah.
That's a hint and a half.
In the app?
That's a hint and a half. It's like somebody tell you to take a shower.
Yeah, take a shower first, you know, because, you know, but I've with the smell thing, like if it's funk and not pheromone, I'm right there with you, Bobby. Yes. Sometimes.
It depends on a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a long-term partner?
Mm-hmm.
Because then, like Bobby said, when you're with somebody and you've been with them for a long time and you're comfortable, some things are a little bit different. But then also, it depends on the level of funk. Because I have definitely been like, you smell like your body, like at the maximum. Like after my partner has come home, and I'll be like, I want it now, right now, like no shower. Because I think maybe it's the pheromone thing right there. They're turned like all the way up. Now, if I get down there and there's salt around the rim, well, we got to stop. But but
not the margarita cup.
I have $5 on Monday. Ran at my partner after the gym or after a long day at work before, like, and been extremely turned on by it and about it. But like, not someone that I'm not, you know, usually intimate with, or that I'm not in a relationship with. That definitely no. We're gonna take a shower first. And I've also been like asked, like, don't take a shower.
What a dude said that? I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
some
we've
people
been
like to
out,
fuck,
we've been
yeah.
out all day. We was grocery shopping, or at Target for 3 hours. Give it to me now.
I like that.
That's not a long time though. 3 hours.
No, I don't think in my experience I haven't had a partner. I'm trying to think. Think, Mark. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like when I don't think I've usually like when I was with someone, actually no, all of my partners were athletes. So just washing was always important. Like, and even when I became more of an athlete, I'm like, I'm trying to clean myself, like I want to take a shower. So I haven't really had the experience of being with the person and them being like, I don't, well, no, that's wrong. Recently, I have had the experience of being with the person. And they're like, I don't care. It's like, okay, all right. You all right? I'm fine. I don't
Sound
care.
like you got snatched across the bed.
I was, bet you by golly, wow. Just, okay. You just, you sure? I knew I took care of myself before anything was done, but I was in a place that was hot, and I'm just like, you don't, all right.
Well, to be fair, sometimes you catch a nigga slipping and they be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, even I've been like that sometimes. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I
this is
think that's
going down right
probably what
now.
it was more
Yeah,
so
yeah.
than anything else. I really haven't had I haven't been with, it's not that I've been with someone long enough because I have been in some long relationships, but I just haven't had a person that's been like, I don't care. Come here, bring that coochie here. I'm trying to reverse the song. I haven't had that. I also am one of those people that I don't initially like receiving head either. I really have to be like, I have to get over the little. I used to be somebody. I used to be the type of young lady that would not let somebody, like, I wouldn't let you touch my coochie until I tasted myself first, bar none. And even if I tasted fine to myself, I still wouldn't let you touch me until you came. Then I would let you play with it was a weird dominatrix thing.
Don't call it weird. If that's what you like, that's what you like.
That's how it was for me before, because I, back in my early 20s, because I can say that now.
I'm done with you. Bye. Bye.
Back when I was a little bit younger, I used to pride myself on head because I love giving head as well. I still pride myself on my head, but like I used to not let the person touch me at all, because I'm like, I'm trying to see how fast I can make you come with my mouth, So I'm, I know that if I withheld them feeling my juices and how wet I was, and then I let them touch it when I felt that they were like, and I'm rubbing my mouth for people listening. Like when I feel them get really hard, I'm like, okay, now, I move their hand and they can do it and I will lick it off or something like that. Then I'm like, yeah, nigga, I got you now. Time for me to consume your whole soul. I got you now, nigga. So I just wouldn't let the person touch me until like we hung out like 3 or 4 times, like I had just always been one of those young ladies that didn't realize that coochie tastes like flesh,
Who are you now? Because you said you were one of those ladies.
I'm a person that realizes that coochie tastes like flesh. And when I drink water, I drink water. If I wasn't paying attention to what I was eating, I wasn't paying attention to what I was eating. And I still like to taste myself first. But, like what happened was I got really good head. Okay. What happened was I got some bomb ass head. And that kind of, and the person, I think for me is also how comfortable I feel with the person. Mm-hmm. When the person is giving me head. Because if I don't feel comfortable or if I don't feel like you gotta. The last time we talked about communication a lot.
Yeah.
I have a praise kink, so the more a person talks about what they love on my body, what they love in terms of how I look, how I taste, how I smell, I'm like, okay, whew, all right, it's okay, it's all right. You can do this. It's okay. I'll let you know. That's
So
that's
that
where.
was a cheat code. That was a cheat code.
Yeah.
When was the last time you got gray head?
Wednesday.
Okay. I forgot
A little too
where
hot, Sierra. You breaking the internet. What's going on?
Trend. We'll circle around and talk about what you like about the taste and smell of your partner, and then when was the last time you got? Well, I don't know. Maybe that second part of that question ain't for you, but you can answer it if you want to.
Wait, what? I should have not answered.
No, you might win last time, but you know what I'm saying. When you're in a committed relationship, it's different. She could have been like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh man. Okay, so as far as me giving was yesterday, and probably later today. Receiving. Oh man. Receiving has actually been a minute, and it's just because again, like for me, it's like I have to please you first, and then then I can get it. And sometimes technically they're already pleasing me because I'm pleasing them. Like me giving head turns me on so much. I'm like, I already you didn't even really do nothing.
Yes, that part.
You know what I mean? Like
yes, Trend. Yes.
You know, so it's like that. As far as like head goes, though, also it's just been like I have to be in the mental space for you to be down there. And you know, being an adult fucking sucks. So it's just been like I'm not in the mood for head right now. I'm in the mood to give you some, but I'm not in the mood to receive any right now. Like, so sorry if you want to keep going, which ain't never been no problem with anybody I've been with. Like, it's like, oh no, I can't give you head. Like, ain't nobody complaining. They're like, all right, I got you next time, you know. But yeah, I mean, like, I love it, and I'm definitely a like using your senses in the moment. So I love audio. If you moaning, you helping me. I love the pheromone smell too, because there is a difference between like you being musty and then you just having like your own natural smell. And like even after a hard day at work, I'm like, come here real quick. Let me see.
You smelling real loud. The you is real loud.
Yes, I like that, Jig.
I like this. You know what I mean? And then that could just turn me on right then and there. And sometimes it's like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna get in the shower. I'm like, or hear me out. You can lay your ass down. Here's a wild idea. How about you just lay down and let me do what I do best? Like, but yeah, like committed or not, it is what it is. And also, like, yes, if I see that you out here eating some nasty crap and I'm like, I guarantee your jizz is probably gonna taste nasty. You know what I do? I just push your dick further down my throat so I don't taste it. Like it's just going straight down there anyways.
That part. Go ahead, sister. Go.
Just miss the time.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
That's all you gotta do.
Yes.
So the video of the coat in the throat makes more sense.
I'm not part of the Deep Throat Club. Your girl has the world's most sensitive gag reflex.
You gotta ease yourself.
I know, and I got about 1 or 2 gobbles in me per session. And that's it. It's like a fucking power up in a game. Like I take
your
one,
health bar be low as
then
fuck.
I gotta use one later on in the
I'm blinking red now.
I got 2 of those.
I'm about to probably say something disgusting, but
you might, and that's okay because that's what we're here to talk about.
You know,
yeah,
I can't. I got.
You know,
get the shit done. I still get the shit done famously, but that's not one of my combo moves.
You know,
yeah, that's fine. That's fine though, because like you said, as long as it gets done, it's good. Like
I got other shit.
And I've said this before, and Bobby, you don't have to be included in this if you don't want to be. Most men are just excited that they're even near a vagina at them. If you swing that way, excuse me. If you're near something, you know what I mean? Like there's niggas out here fucking pillows, okay,
Yeah.
and sponges and cups with gloves on the inside to represent that. Like
Bags of soup out the microwave.
yeah, you know what I mean? Some pie.
Pumpkins.
It's the thing.
Cantaloupes.
Like and if you're not deep throating, they're not gonna be like, damn, that kind of sucks. Nah, nigga, you fuck pie. Like, come on now, you gonna get this mouth regardless.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people aren't shaft people either. Some people are just tip people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's where I shine.
Yeah.
That's where I shine.
Some people are just tip people, you know, they appreciate the shaft stimulation, you know, but some guys just like they're tipped heavily paid attention to.
Rub
you know?
the back of the head.
That motion,
Yeah.
Trinity. That motion. That's the motion of a goat.
I think that's probably the
experience.
thing. That's probably the thing with me though. Like deep throating, I don't mind it, but if you play with the head, that's something different. That's something different. It feels different than the shaft, and sometimes women get it wrong. I guess every guy is different. Like there's this one thing that like my girl does that I didn't tell her, but she just did it. It was like I don't know. It was like it just came there. Like she does this thing to where she twists her hand like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it feels really good because I got a big head, so it was mad sensitive anyway. So she knows exactly what to do with that. And about the giving and receiving thing, I like giving, but recently since I've been with her, she's been giving me a lot of head. Like, but the first time she did it, she wasn't doing it good, and I told her. I said, nah, that shit kind of sucked. I don't think we should be doing this anymore. She's like, oh, all right. But
Bobby,
huh? What?
Communication is important.
it is.
No, I did, but I wasn't really that. It didn't really bother me like that because I didn't really like getting head like that. I like hand jobs. Like I'm just like one of those hand job person. Now you can use your mouth for lubrication, then use your hands. Like that'll be something, but for the most part, I'm a hand job guy. So I told her that, and it's like she got upset because like the second time, like she was just a whole nother level. I was like, what the fuck you do? Did you watch pornos? Like, did you watch Pornhub? Like, why is my tabs open? Like, so it was a completely different.
Now, the first time she gave you that number one on the menu. This time she gave you the number 8.
Right.
Yeah, you go to the nail shop, you order the pedicure. She gave you the deluxe shit with the sugar scrub and the hot wax.
What happened was she went to try to fight a boss. She fell. She said, "I'm doing all the fucking side quests. I'm coming back, and you ain't gonna die."
Yes.
Yeah, she is saying. She's saying jeans. She got better than next fight.
All right, Bobby, when was the last time you got some great head or received some great head? Or gave some great head?
Let me see. The last time I gave great head, it would have been like a month ago. Because I think she making me lazy. like for the most part, how she started off, she'll give me head first, and then we'll just do what we do. At first I used to give her head, but it kind of switched. I think I'm being lazy. So I just won't do anything. But the last time we did it, we was doing 6ix9ine, right? And she said she couldn't handle it because I was like, oh, let's try to do 6ix9ine. She was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I was like, just try it. So she never tried it before. So we tried it, and she said, yeah, we gotta stop. I can't do this shit. I can't fucking concentrate. Like you fucking eat me out and shit. Like because she was having an orgasm while she was trying to like focus at the same time. She was like, nah, it's too much stimulation. I ain't doing this shit.
It is a lot.
If you're doing it right, then
yeah, it is.
If you're doing it right, I'm not giving you great head.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true because you'll just be like, and it kind of just in your mouth at that point. You just be like, done.
Right. I'm just you get lost paying attention.
You go, oh yeah, I was doing something.
A specific resting pose for that because when we're there and it's going on and I have a very specific resting pose. It's active. It's an active resting pose because I'm keeping it going over here, but I can't.
No, it's a competition for me.
That's where that hand comes in.
And that's
It's
what I'm
a
saying. That's what I meant
competition.
when I said I'm keeping it going over there.
It's a competition
Just
for
take a
me.
break,
I
like,
be
just
getting mad. I'm like, no. I be
And what
getting
about
mad.
you?
I'm like, who gonna come first? You gonna come before me? And I'll be like, come on, bitch, get your shit together. Breathe. we gonna work this out differently. You know what I'm saying? You know.
That's exactly how I see it. I just see it as a game. Like, who can come first?
Yeah, that's what helps me mentally get through. Also, like if I'm sitting on the person's face and then I'm like on top, if I'm sitting on their face and then I'm giving them head, that is easier for me versus they're like I'm like okay, you know, because for me, what I recently learned, I've been learning like for me, I like get ahead like from an angle. I don't like from the side. I don't know how to explain it. You know, indirect, direct. Like women are so strange. Lick my pussy at an obtuse angle.
87 degrees. 87.
Right. So it's like I like it like from the. I don't know how to explain it, but like from the side.
Is it
So
a
if a
cute angle?
person,
Isn't it a cute angle?
yeah, an acute angle.
Okay, all right. There you go.
If the like the person is on top of me and like their dick is in my mouth or whatever is in my mouth, I will don't have that much control. I can control it. It's still a competition, you know, but you know, I do better if I'm sitting on the person's face. It still feels good, but I'm like, it's like, I don't know, maybe it's like a dominatrix thing where I'm like, yes, I'm smothering you with my pussy, but I also know you can't handle it because the head is so good. So you focusing, but I'm, you know, the best of both worlds, you know. I'm like, yes. Who's something's wrong with me?
You be like Will Smith. Who's the man?
No.
Yeah.
You all banged
What's wrong
up.
with you? You're allowed to have, you know, whatever your persona or your perspective is in that space. You know what I'm saying? That's between you and your partner. If you like it, then y'all love it.
See, Goku, I'm right there with you with the whole like if he's on top, like dick down throat and he eating box, I'm done. I'm like,
Yeah.
bruh. Cause one, I can't run. If it is getting too good, I can't like stop him. I'm like, well, I'm trapped. I guess we're gonna go ahead and take it. Like,
Go with the trap card.
it's a wrap. But yeah, 'cause he's
Yeah, trap core.
like he's controlling both ends technically at that point. Like he can be stroking my throat, but then also eating me out. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, kick him? No, it feels great. But then I'm like, damn, I'm losing this battle. Okay, hold up. I gotta, I'm not tapping.
My mama didn't raise no bitch. Turn to the side.
Just lay down for a second so I can think about what's happening.
Share the pleasure equally.
Like puppies. Yeah, let's think about puppies right now. Like,
Yeah.
And how about you?
I think the last time I gave and or received head was Thursday. It was an even exchange. But for real, I don't even mean to be this person, bro. But I've been in my feelings lately. I don't know the last time I gave some bad head. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
And the thing is, I'm not even a cocky person. If I wasn't told, I wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like it just like I don't know which one of y'all is the savage, but you know, you'll let them know. That was Bobby.
That was Bobby.
But people don't have a problem with letting you know if it won't where it needed to be.
Yeah, we talked about that too. It's like open communication is fine. Like, don't be necessarily mean about like, bitch, that fucking sucked. Like, oh,
I wasn't that bad.
yeah, okay.
I don't know, because I'm really straightforward. That's why. I'm just a straightforward person. So it's like, that wasn't that good.
No, but see, that's better than like hurting my feelings. Like,
yeah,
she was like Michael Jordan with it. She was like, I took that personally, and then she just went the second time.
Hey.
Oh man. You know, but that is important. It's important to communicate. And, you know, if you care about, you know, being with the person that you're intimate with, then you want to, you know, teach them or tell them how to please you. That's important. Someone asked me, and I, you know, I don't know. I hope this wasn't a rude way to deliver it, but I was like, it was cool. It's about an 8. And I was like, you could have done this, or, you know, next time we'll try that. In the moment, I've definitely been like, you know, right here, do that again, stop that. No, let's change positions. Um, so yeah, communication it really goes a long way, and I think it helps. It helps that person to be more confident about pleasing you if you guys are unfamiliar with each other, or if you are familiar, then it's just something to add to your tool bag, something that you now know that your partner likes, and you should try that again, or possibly not do that anymore.
Right. And for me, like going back to the verbal note, I like that shit. Tell me what to do. Shit.
Yeah.
Because I wanna get an A plus. So help me, help you, help us.
Nah, man, it's easy to get degrees.
I definitely want to know. I definitely want to know. I want to know. I want you to tell me, but I kind of want to figure you out first. Like
Yeah.
I'm very
True.
big on like listening to a person's body and paying attention to their body language and how they move and how they respond to the things that I do. And so I like to try and figure it out. But if it's not working for you, don't let me be down there fucking knocking on doors that don't open. Tell me
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
But also most of the time, I know what the fuck's going on and I get it. There's only been some people who have had to give me notes, and I did like homegirl. Took those notes, came back, and
Yeah.
done that shit. The
Sorry.
the last time I got some good head was what's today?
Sunday.
That Sunday? When
Was that good? You forgot the days?
I mean, that was Wednesday. No, listen, okay. There's a reason I forgot the days. This nigga made me come in like 2 minutes, and that shit has never happened before. Ever.
Okay.
Listen, it usually takes a lot of stimulation for me to come, period. And that's like mental and physical stimulation. Like, I gotta start fucking with you in my mind like 2 days before it even happens. I gotta start fucking with you in my mind like a long time before it goes down. But I usually need a lot of stimulation. This person, they have like the book of cheat codes for all the games. They have like the skeleton key. I don't know what the fuck that was. And this wasn't the first time that I was intimate with this person, but what was this, the third time? Nigga opened Narnia right away.
Hey, you pulled out the Game Shark.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Like immediately. And I was pleasantly surprised. The last time I gave great head was also on Wednesday because I always give great head. I will say this though. Not everybody gets the 5-star treatment. Because that requires effort. I am never going to misrepresent myself, and it's always going to be great, but you'll never know how fucking great I am if I don't show you.
Yes, I agree. I was gonna say I didn't do my 5-star best either. But I do remember the first time I gave bad head. It was the first time I gave head. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I swallowed, and let me explain. Yes, let me explain. I was in college, and this is the first time I had sex. And I I had swallowed because I was like, I don't want to make a mess, but also like my boyfriend at that time, he didn't like swallowing. He preferred for you to like spit. And I was like, okay. And I didn't know at that time to like use like spit or anything like that. I didn't know. Like I really didn't. But I told him like that was my first time giving head. He was like, it was all right. I was like, okay, well, can you teach me? Because that was the first time I ever gave head. And he did not believe me. I was like, why didn't you believe me? He's like, because you swallow. I'm like, where else is it supposed to go? So that was my honest answer. He was like, no, Cece, no, you, this, I'm gonna show you, like, I'm gonna tell you. He told me, like, the next time he was very nice. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. He was very nice. And the next time he was like, okay, some people like it sloppy. I like it really sloppy. So, like, he taught me, and he was very nice about it. And then from then on, even after we broke up, I was like, wow.
What a guy.
He taught me very well. Thank you.
That's
Thank
wonderful
you.
that you had that great
Yeah.
experience.
It was very nice.
Because
Very
some people
nice.
are savage, like Bobby, and they just be like, "Bitch, get out here."
That was terrible, ho. Dude.
But I can.
Let's not ever do that again.
I just picture Bobby like Gordon Ramsay, like you fucking donkey, like
This is shit. His head is shit.
you
What
what
was
the fuck
that?
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, she could take it.
Just like yelling.
Some harsh criticism.
oh boy.
Oh god, I'm just kidding, Bobby.
All right, so I want to ask you guys a couple of questions about, what we covered in part 1 of this episode, which was the fixation. We talked a lot about head and how the things that we like and the things that we don't like, and some of our greatest memories and the last time that we had or gave some head. But this whole conversation started because I've been encountering a lot of penis owners who are real fixated on receiving head, and I just wanted to know, is this a general thing about people who have a penis that want to receive head and are not necessarily concerned with anything else, or do you think that maybe it's a dominance thing and it could be applied to not necessarily males or penis owners, but it could be like the person who's dominant in the relationship. Or if you guys have any other opinions on that. Because I'm finding that, and the people who responded, male or female, a lot of them lean towards yes, it is a penis thing, wanting to receive head. But you guys talked about earlier, you could kind of, go without it, or maybe you make people wait. I need head all the time, every time. Every time you want to give me head, I want it. There's never a bad time for head. I don't need to be in the mental space. Yes, I want it. If you think the answer is yes, every time. Immediately. So I want to know, but I'm not necessarily I guess fixated on receiving it, but I do want it. And I wanted to know, is this something that is a penis thing, or do you think it's a dominance thing? Or something else, if you think that.
It could be both. It can be a dominance thing in some sort of aspect, but a lot of the times, when you're first having sex, for most guys, most of us can't believe that you can do that shit with your mouth. Like you can make me come with your mouth, because most of the time you would think that just inserting it inside the pussy would make it do that, but to have that sort of control, because the dominance thing, I'll lean on that, but at the same time the woman is actually in control when that happens, depending on who the guy is. Now if you're thrusting or stuff like that, or just grabbing her head and having control, then that's something different. But yeah, for the most part, I would say it's a male thing, because I've heard that a lot in high school.
Okay. Any other perspectives out there?
I have a lot, but I mean,
And what do you think?
I mean, it seems like from my perspective, it seems like a male thing, because I don't need it. I don't need it. It's nice. And then it's for a while. First of all, I didn't know touch me not was a thing that people said. So I didn't know that for a while I was being considered that, because I hadn't really gotten good head. And that first time you get good head, you're just like, oh, okay, I get it. But
what is touch me not? I've never heard that.
You've never heard that either. So it's what they call lesbians that don't really like to be touched, or girls that like women.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Just if you just want to give, you don't like to get touched at all.
Yeah. Okay. And I was gonna say, in queer spaces, is way more intimate, more so that a person doesn't have to have it, but the queer people that I've been with, definitely more kissing and holding, and more more intimate, and more of what Aunt said, just a whole lot different. It's a different mind space, I would say. It's more more emotional. Not in a bad way though, because there are straight men that are more emotional. But I, the head thing is definitely more phallic focused, like more people with penises.
Right, because for me,
But
that's just a warm up.
yeah,
Well,
there's
yeah,
so many different levels to queer intimacy that I didn't know until I was in that ball game. I was asking Ant questions. I was like, "Is this normal?" And it's like, I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm the young Padawan. I don't. I'm like, I don't know anything. Just it's definitely a different ball game.
well, it can be just guys in general being a product of their environment because
Hmm.
the music you listen to. I mean, I don't
I
know
was
how
gonna
old
say
y'all
that.
are, but I grew up listening to Suck It or Not, so
Yeah,
that was a thing. Like most of the rap songs was talking about getting head, so it's like an
right. Slap
infatuation when
on
it
my
comes to
knob.
do.
Like,
Yeah, you
yeah.
know how many songs we got about that shit. So
A
it was just
lot
one
of
of those
them.
things where
Don't
like
jiggle like.
I
Right.
was getting some head, getting some head.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I think it's more songs about getting head than actually fucking. To be honest, Plies, give me that bacon. Like it's more
Yeah.
songs about getting head than actually fucking.
Wow.
If you think
I was
about
in middle school when that came out.
Why
It's a
do
it, you
little.
people
was.
want
Yeah.
head more than fucking?
I mean, it's a little quicker, less risk in some situations. For pregnancy. I mean,
Yeah,
Okay, I was about to say. I'm like, what you talking about? Which way? Which way?
yeah.
Which way?
Pregnancy can be avoided in that
Yeah.
manner.
Yeah.
Uh,
Definitely.
Trent, I see it. What's up?
I think and this is from me asking some of my female friends and family members that are gay, or whatever. I'm like, is it that important? They're like, no, no, not really. I'm good. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But then when I'm asking like my guy friends, it's like, yeah, I need it.
Hell
And I'm
yeah.
like, but why?
Yeah.
Why? And I'm like, is it because you technically are thinking with your second head right now compared to like ladies that are like, we're still up here
Uh
with
huh.
thinking. But once it's in that mode, it's like they're thinking down there. Um, but also, like you said, growing up in the environment, too, of course, we all have access to porn. Like I don't know nobody that, not saying that doesn't watch it, but you have access to it.
Have
Okay.
access.
And what do you see? It's just girls' throats being destroyed, head all the time,
Jesus.
every time. And you're just sitting here like, man, I hope you're getting the most money for your throat because that shit looks brutal. It's not
Yeah.
intentional.
Your throats can bruise.
Wild.
Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I found that out last year. Like,
Mhm.
I was like, do I have COVID? No. Do I have
yo,
do I got an STD? What is this?
just a
Nope.
little DIT.
Yeah.
Damn throat. Yeah.
It was just rough, like just like wow. That's why I was like, okay, that's why I said I do have a weak gag reflex, but after a couple of times and after like a little extra coming up, not throw it, but like just all more liquid coming up. After a while, I'm like, okay, I'm good now. If you don't mind certain things happening, I'm down. But I was like, dang, I don't know if I can take this this throat pain after, because I really thought I had COVID, y'all. I was hoarse. I was talking, and I was just like, yeah.
Like me
Just
when I ate these damn Cheetos.
I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, do I have a sinus infection? I was trying to figure out, what is this, mucus draining? Like, what is going on? No, ma'am. It's just bruising. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me tell you something. The conversation to have with your doctor with that is wild.
Yeah.
I've been there before. I'm like, bro, like my throat's gone, like my voice is gone. It hurts. I'm sitting here like, bro, what happened? I'm like, did I
Yeah.
sleep with a fan on my face? Like, I'm trying to really make
Yes.
the whole thing.
Trying to.
Like, I wasn't just face down in someone's crotch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting here and they're like, yeah, you have bruising on your throat. Did something happen? And of course they ask him, but they know. You're like, yeah, did
They gotta know.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
man.
me and the nurse were having that conversation. She was like, "Yeah, it's actually fairly normal." I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, she's been there.
I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I'm a real whore now." Making my ancestors proud, just
Check.
Yeah,
Wow.
the nurse they'll do all the pre stuff and then the doctor come in. But yeah, she looked at me and was like, I'm like, damn, do I got something? You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna run like they did the whole swab, all that stuff. And I'm like,
yes.
I don't have something. Doctor come in like, that's a thing. And I'm like, oh, I just told on myself. Well, now we're
I'm so
here.
weak.
Like, you know what? At this point, like you already up in my coochie, already spreading eagle. Might as well know what's going on my throat too. Like, thank God.
No,
Like,
but that's so real because I really thought I had COVID. I thought I didn't know what was going on, Trent. I'm happy you understand.
And I'm happy to never understand. That is some violent ass.
Yeah.
well,
I
remember
have
when I
definitely
said the NyQuil, the
Oh, yeah.
vapor pre-game, okay?
Yeah.
Not a personal
Pre-game,
statement.
protect your throat, and then go at it. But yeah, I feel like it is a male dominated thing. From my experience, it's just like, or they're like, oh, you got dick sucking lips, DSL. I'm like, I mean, I do, but how? Like, that's not how you come at somebody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
yeah, I love it.
I don't have.
Oh, I gotta try it. I bet it's good. Da, da, da. And in my mind, it's like I'm gonna show you that it's good, and then you're probably never gonna get it again because you're annoying already. And I don't back down. Mama ain't raised no bitch, so you're gonna get it. But it's a weird thing. It's like, would you like some vagina too, or you just trying to go for throat? You know what I mean? And then it's
You
just
want the
like,
main
nah,
course.
Give me head.
want the
Oh,
sides?
or they'll lie and be like, I never came from head. I'm like, you a whole ass lie.
Yeah.
I know you.
No,
lie.
it do be
Yeah.
like that for a lot of guys though.
No, there's some. Not saying everybody. I'm just saying the ones that I know was a whole ass lie. I'm like, bruh. Okay. I can tell. But
That's also. I'll say head is also how I can tell if I like a person or not. After a few times, because I'm like, because it's about like body reaction and stuff like that
yeah.
for me. So I was just like, I'm going through my dick Rolodex. Excuse me, I'm trying to flip the wheel back the other way.
Oh man.
Dickadex, that's what you're doing?
Huh?
You going through your Dickadex? That's what you're doing?
Yeah, my Dickadex is
Dick Rolodex.
yeah. My Dicky Mon.
Yeah.
My
Let's
Dicky Mon.
go. Like,
Dicky Mon, go. No, there was one person, and I knew like, because I really love giving head. So I've met guys that have been like, I've never come for head before, and I usually could tell because it's, they're really engaged the whole time. Like you could tell usually when they're telling the truth because their whole body is engaged. They're moaning, they're moving. They got a lot. It's like a whole lot of pre-cum. Like you can tell. Like, okay, I can tell because it takes an hour for you, and that's okay. It's fine. Let me.
Wow.
But there was somebody, and I could tell I didn't like them anymore.
I'm not putting in that much work.
Bruh,
Oh, it's fun. I enjoy it, so I don't mind it. So
no, I get it with the
I'm
time
tired.
limit,
I'm tired already.
but not with no cucumber. I can go to distance, but
Goddamn, Sierra, you should have a neck like Mike Tyson right about now. Like,
Bruh.
going for like a fucking hour.
I do have a strong neck,
Jesus Christ.
but I do neck exercise, not dick sucking.
prepared.
But no, this person was like 20 minutes, and I was like, okay, how is this person's body?
Exercises.
I do it. Neck exercises. I do. It's just a part of training. I do. I'm not trying to be nasty either. I'm not trying. It's not for dick. It's just. It's for fighting. I don't.
Oh, that's what you call it? Fighting?
it's just a byproduct of your training. That's all it is.
Yes, it is.
That's what it
So, I was just like, I'm like, do I want to go in like I want to go in? Because I don't I don't know. I'll be thinking, and when I stop paying attention to a person's body, that's how I know I don't like them. Because I listen and I feel everything out. And I'm like, I'm not really fucking with you like that. So I'll either one ask to be fucked or two, surprise you with something else real quick to make you come like that, and then I'm just like, I'm good. I'm
She
good.
said, "Here's your tab. Get out."
Yeah. I'll just be like, can you just fuck me? Yeah. I'll just ask.
Go ahead.
Like, I'll just ask. I'll be doing fine, and then I'm like, I don't really like him like that. Okay, can you fuck me now? And I know they're ready because of how they feel, but I also, that's how I can usually tell. I don't know why. I guess the dick is like a meter. I don't know. It's a tester. I don't know. Like, you put something in some water and you can test it, like a thermometer. I don't know. If the temperature not right, I'm not hitting with it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on neck exercises with dick. I'm
definitely still stuck there because right after you did it, you said so, and I was like, so. Y'all know my.
I hate y'all.
I got one more question for y'all before we start to wrap it up. And I had it just a second ago, and now I didn't fucking forgot. Yeah, no, I lost it. That's that fast, so I was clowning. Hold on.
You got lost in the sauce. That's what happened.
Got lost in the sauce.
Y'all not gonna bully me. I'm gonna send y'all a list of neck exercises.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you to demonstrate that. What exactly does it look like?
Normal neck exercises. You lift your head up and down, side to side, around, the other way. Now this one is really weird. You can use gravity to help you. You can lay your head off of the side of the bed. Just shut up.
It's like
lay your head off of the side of the bed and let gravity, like the force of gravity, like push, and you're also just doing the same regular neck exercises. But it's a real thing. Or, look, okay, for people that wrestle, or grapple in general, like one of the stances is that you really got to put your head against somebody else's head and you're pushing with your neck and your shoulder. So like doing that all the time to like throw a motherfucker, like that builds your neck muscles. So shut up.
That's all I know.
And that's okay.
Admirable.
That is just fine. That is just fine. I'm a weak neck bitch. I don't got it.
It's okay. Okay. Y'all motherfuckers out there listening.
I remember my question.
I'll DM y'all neck exercises. Don't be sliding in my DMs with some weird shit.
Right. Come on, some neck exercises.
Don't you show me.
Talked about bruising in the throat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't know that experience, but I have received or gained whatever have you soreness in my mouth and jaw. Have you guys also experienced this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just checking. I'm checking the whole panel. Bobby, you nodded as well.
Well, my thing. This is my thing. This is one of the reasons why I didn't like eating pussy at the beginning. Is because like, I used to overuse my tongue to the point where the next day it just felt like my tongue was on a fucking Bowflex or some shit like that. I think that's the closest that I got.
Out here on Tybo shit. Just
right.
Like,
Yeah, what the fuck? Like, what kind of workout?
I think it's important for dudes to know that like what you see in porn, like don't imitate that.
Yeah.
You really have to listen to the woman that you're with, because I feel like even as adults, grown men like pushing 40 don't know this. They just rat-a-tat-tatting away without a care in the world.
I hate it. I hate it. You're like, let me go see some ladies getting pleasure, and the guy's just like, and you're like, that's not it. That's not it.
Literally, it's jarring.
This is the worst thing that you could possibly do. I hate that so much with the passion. I don't like that at all.
What is that?
I call it Jaws.
You said what?
I call it Jaws when he like grabs on and like starts shaking the head real fast. Like,
yeah.
Just
People
like, oh man.
I hate that.
The visual.
No, I have told a person like, no, I don't like this. Can you do something else? I have said that, but I feel like with the softness of my voice, I can get away with certain things. So let's
That
just
thing
go
that make
there.
it so much worse. Just mid moan. Stop that. Can we stop that? Don't do that.
That doesn't feel that great. Could you stop?
Oh, I think it'd be worse if you were quiet and then you just like pull out the phone, start reading, start texting people, and they're like looking up. And you're like, it's enough for me, dog.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna need
All
you to
right.
head out.
Last question. What do you guys how have you handled, or what do you guys recommend, if you have any recommendations for how to deal with someone who is overly fixated or fixated more than you would like about head? Because me, I just quit talking to a motherfucker. Like, no, go away, because it gets on my nerves, and if you're annoying me, I don't want to deal with you no more. But like, how do you respond to that, to someone who is like fixated?
I mean, I get it from both angles. I've had it in person conversations and DMs. DMs, I'm just automatically like, all right, and you're now in the other box. You are now deleted. But the DMs are easier to deal with because, like, bro, you're talking way too much about fucking my throat, like, and you don't even know me like that. You know what I mean? Like, you're not making a good impression, so stop. But in person, when it's like, oh yeah, head. I'm like, okay, do you give head though? Because I've noticed a lot of people that are so adamant on receiving head are not givers. And I'm like, are you gonna give me head that way? And they're like, oh well, I don't. And I'm like, well, I don't either. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm not saying you have to give me head to receive my head, but if you're strongly like, oh, I want your throat, you better put that same energy into my coochie, okay? Them lips better be getting the same treatment that this throat's going to be giving out. It makes it really easy, because then they're like, oh no, I'm like, well, I guess we're done here, bye, you know what I mean? And then it's like, oh my bad, blah blah, I didn't mean to offend you. It's not offensive, it's just like you're doing too much.
Yeah,
but just ask them question back, like, you gonna give me aggressive head like you want me to give you? Like, no, you're not. I highly doubt it. Also, it's like, sir, have you given head like that bad? Like, how bad do you want me to give it to you? Have you given head like that? No, I don't run like that. Then you need to really evaluate what you're asking for, because I'm not going to ask for a full 10-story cake unless I know I'm going to eat 10-story cake before. But yeah, no, don't, fellas, if you're watching this, look into my eyes here. Don't do it. Just ask for head normal, like, hey, can I get some head? Yeah. And then go from there. You ain't got to be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Nah.
You
immediately
for 20
dry.
Minutes. Can you do 15 minutes? Is it 5 minutes?
Bro, them people irk me.
Annoying as fuck.
Oh, the last girl, she did it in 2. So I wonder if you can beat it. I'm not in competition with her. And if so, give me her number so I can talk to her real quick. I want to get the same head she just gave you. 2 minutes.
Yeah, y'all got it bad out here. Like, these dudes trying to get y'all to do speed runs and shit.
Right.
It's because of porn. It's honestly because of porn. And
Jesus.
I'm just like, tell me you don't know how to fuck by telling me you don't know how to fuck. That's the best way to tell me, because everybody's different. Your experience with a new person is going to be different. You could be getting 20 minutes of head and it's good and it's really good. Or you can get 2 minutes of it and it's good and it's really good. It's different for everybody. Now, I've just had somebody talk about it, but I haven't gotten that. I've had somebody aggressively talk about them, me eating their butt or some shit like that, but
hey,
that's about
knees
it.
Knees to chest.
Yeah. Yeah. Aggressively ask me to like eat, like, do you really do it? I'm like, yeah. Like, do I have, like, I don't, how many different ways do you want me to tell you that I do something? I'm not going to share. I don't like to like brag about sexual experiences. I like to share about them. I don't like to, I don't know, like, I feel like it's childish for me, there's pee in the dating pool. I am still single, but there's a lot of pee out here, and I keep making my own kiddie pool, and the niggas that come in there keep peeing in it, and I have to go to another pool. But
I've never heard that before.
It took me a second. I was like, wait, where we go?
there's
I
pee
know
in
exactly
the
what you're talking about.
Talking
and
about
I
pushing
hear
P.
you.
That was real. That was real.
and it's like, okay, I'm like, I don't like I so the person that's been annoying about any type of cunnilingus or analingus has been a male partner, and I haven't done
I'm
anything
sorry,
with him.
analingus is a word.
He didn't add,
I've
yeah,
never heard that before.
yeah,
Analingus.
hmm
I was Google.
yeah, and
About to fuck my search history up.
I just didn't. I'm just like, okay, I don't like when partners want me to like talk about what I can do or what I have done. I'm like, just wait for the experience. That's something that bothers me. That it's not like them obsessing over head, but it's just something I don't like. I'm like, can't we just meet and we vibe? And if I want to do this, and if you can do this, you do it. Do you have to, But there is a such thing as, Jiggly was saying, like from the last episode that she would ask a person about their kinks and things of that nature and what they like. Like, that's fine. That's normal to me. But when you start, like, one time I had this girl, da 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 da. I'm like, okay, that's great. What about you? I'm all right. I'm okay. That's exactly what I say. I'm like,
Kind
I'm
of
all right.
offensive.
I get
Offensive
that.
That's
to them,
offensive.
to them, or
No, to you. That's offensive. Yo, this
I don't
guy,
want. I'm not trying to tell them everything that I can or can't do, because even though it was good with somebody else, it doesn't mean it's gonna be good with them. Like I don't like. Have you heard people say, I don't brag on my dick. I don't like to brag on my dick, or I don't like to do that. I like to experience, because I'll never stop learning. Okay, I'm
Right.
still learning. Okay, that so with me, I'm just like, all right, it's an experience. You gonna like it or not? Do you like needs to test? If not, okay, well, can I do this, that, and the other? There's stuff that we don't experience until it happens. So, like, the last thing, like, that's one thing I just don't like. If we're talking about our kinks, yes, but if we're bragging about how a person has reacted, that just because her coochie was quaking and she couldn't walk, don't mean I'm gonna be doing that. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Okay, young man. All right. Yeah, no, it don't mean that.
It sounds like they want the audio version, like the audio book of your past sexual experiences, and then they're
And
gonna go beat off to it later. And you're like,
yes,
but I'm not giving you my
well,
content.
what I would like for one is that for in the dating community, or just, I don't know if this is specifically an African American thing. I think it's just a thing that we need to get more comfortable about talking about sex and talking about our kinks, because taboo in African American cultures, sex is very taboo, because so many people don't even haven't had that sex talk with their parents, but they had the you being too fast talk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the way that they share their kinks is by talking about their experience with another person, instead of saying, I like this, I tried this with somebody and it was really good. And it's also me not taking shit personal, because I'm just like, damn, what if I don't do that shit?
Mhm.
I'd rather than be pleasantly surprised. I'd rather a person be surprised. And a part of it is a little insecurity that I'm working on, because I don't, it's a humility thing. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. I like to be, I just don't like to brag in general.
Oh, you
Like, I don't.
shouldn't. You shouldn't just undersell the
Yeah.
shit out of yourself.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
just
do.
don't. I just don't like to brag, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be bragging. I'm gonna tell you what I know. If you want tips, I'm like, this don't mean I'm a best at it, but this is what I do, and this has worked. So this is what I'm gonna share. And when a guy is asking me, like, what you gonna do on a dick? Nothing, absolutely nothing. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I might just look at it and be like, you know.
Goku, you have me thinking, like, is there a booklet handed out to every guy out there? Like, this is what you should text or message a like whoever you're into, like, oh, what you gonna do in that day? You know how many times I've heard that? And it's just like,
What? Do
It's
y'all?
very irritating.
Y'all
I don't know
already
about
know.
it. Like,
It's
Y'all
very
already
irritating.
know what. Look, there's a way to arouse a person's mind without talking about sex. And when you can do that, all you got to do to me is talk to me about particle theory, and my coochie gonna get wet. So
Particle theory, flex capacitors and shit like that.
yeah, exactly. So
Did you know that atoms never touch?
no, just in general, just talk. I love music. Let's talk about music theory. Like I don't know. I love jazz. Let's talk about jazz artists. And let's just talk about. I like hiking too. Like I guess this is where the sapiosexual thing comes in. Like I want my mind.
Yeah, it's conversation is the lost art of foreplay.
Yeah,
Not enough people do it.
I like that is the part. That's what I enjoy, the enriching part of conversation. But the whole what you gonna do to this dick, or what do you like, or you thick as fuck, or da 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 da. Like I'm like, okay, wow. I don't get it.
If I don't already want to fuck you, I don't want to talk to you about that.
Yeah, I'm too nice still.
Aunt Bobby, any advice for those who are eager, or how to deal with that?
How to deal with people who are overly fixated on head?
Yeah.
From a man's perspective, I've never met a woman who was overly fixated with that. I guess because like most of the women I deal with, like they be having bad head. So what I do is kind of a surprise. So it really just amazes me how bad like it is out here for y'all. I feel sorry for y'all sometimes. I'll be having some fucking horror stories. I'll be like, Jesus Christ, like that's
It's
what
weird.
doing. Yeah, it's like when I was single for the first time and I started going on these dating apps and I was like, damn, this is what and I'll actually have a real conversation with these women. I'll be like, yo, this is what these niggas are saying to y'all? Like, damn, they make me look bad because they'll prejudge me thinking that I'm like that. And it makes me get in a bad spot. That's one of the reasons why I don't fuck with apps like that anymore. It's just too much.
I put the apps down. I was definitely, I had a vacancy I was looking to fill, and fuck it, this position's just gonna stay open. I'm not hiring anymore. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, no,
Not anymore. Because like Goku said, there's pee in the pool.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I don't meet you, I'm gonna just meet people in person. Like after, I wanted it to.
Endless maiden.
Yeah, I'm gonna just meet you in person.
Also, with especially with what's been going on recently, of course, with the pandemic and everything, and we've been on lockdown for a while. You know what I mean? Not saying it's gone, but there's still things you're just like, I'm not going out there to meet you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know you. You're gross. You probably got it. You adding on top of that is just like definite turn off. Like first, sorry, I might be going off on a tangent. Don't ask me, am I going to fly out to you? Are you paying for anything? First you want me to give out my throat, but then you also want me to pay to go do that for you. You can
to see you.
Suck your own dick. Okay? Suck your own dick. Okay.
Literally.
I'm not doing it. Literally bend over, lay on your back, put your pelvis to your face, and do it yourself. Because you're asking the wrong person.
And then when they ask you that, and you say no, they're like, you're broke. I'm like, but you asked me. You want me to come to you and
do this, yeah.
And do this.
But like,
and you're quick to call me a hoe? No. You are the one asking me for this.
Right. Also, I'm not special in any way, shape, or form. Don't say you're gonna come out here. Leave me alone. Don't. You know how many messages I've got? Like, I'm in your city. I'm like, have fun. Don't do it.
They do that off top.
All the time.
Yeah,
all the time. Man. It's depressing. It's all the time, and it's just like, okay, well, one, no one told you to come out here. Two, I don't know why you're out here. I hope it's for something else and not me, because you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Also, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm in your city. I was wondering if we could link up. Nah, after you was over here just begging for head. Nah, you know how many ladies are in the world that you can go to? Don't fly out here for me.
Right. Oh my goodness. That need to be the next episode.
So I think that's my note on it. And I'm sorry that this has happened to you, Jiggly, but I think you just gotta keep fighting the good fight. Like if they're getting on your nerves, you gotta egg that, because somebody is out there for them and for you. There's no please there over fixation.
Right.
I
Well,
don't.
on that note. Oh wait, you look like you had something.
No, I mean, I was just gonna say for the ladies that have hit me up,
Oh, there we go.
they know how to slide in a DM. Okay, is all I'm saying. It is never like, oh, can you eat box? Can you lick the cat? Can I lick? It's like, how you doing? You look really nice today. I'm like, oh, thanks. And then normal conversations with a hint of spice in there, and I'm like, I like this. This makes me. So you gonna come to my city or what? Like that's what I'm like, what you doing? Like, fellas, take a book from ladies. Take a page from the ladies on how to slide in ladies' DMs, please.
Yeah, that's develop interest without showing interest.
Yes.
That's what that is.
They the guys that come in the DMs are like the unwanted like scam calls. It's like, hey, we're trying to reach you about your car extended warranty, and they keep trying from different numbers. Leave me alone. That's what it is. Leave me alone.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode today. Thank you guys so much for coming on and giving your perspectives, talking about this oral fixation. Once again, I am Jiggly Senpai 3, and these are my guests.
Go. Sorry.
I got around in the same order.
Same order. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for listening. It's Goku's God Cousin. Follow me on IG and follow Girls Can't Geek, of course.
It is your girl SDTrinity Squirtle Squad in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. This was great. I can't wait for this next episode because we already got a topic already. So let's get it.
Really do. And Bobby, before you go out, go ahead and plug anything you guys want to plug.
Yeah, I go by the name of Bobby. All my handles are Emprodabob, EMPRODABOB on Twitch, Twitter, everything. And I have a podcast that I'm on called the Three Ninjas Podcast on everything: Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, all that. And go check that out.
Yes, check out the Three Ninjas Podcast.
Yes. The dojo is live. The dojo is live.
Listen, y'all are ridiculous.
Yes.
I love y'all black men.
It's not our fault.
I love them. Some of them don't be wearing lotion, and some of them don't be eating vegetables. But I love them.
They don't eat vegetables. They don't eat vegetables, and I did see the ash.
Yeah. But they're my ninjas. I love them.
There we go.
You said ashy ankles.
Go ahead.
I had ashy ankles.
No, it's a kink. It's a kink. I ain't trying to go off topic. It's a kink. I'm trying.
I had the Kevin Durant.
No. I'm trying to have somebody body lotion all the way down, except for the ankles. And the feet are lotion. Just a ring of ash around the ankles. I'm trying to make that happen.
And go ahead.
I was stuck. It's been an honor. It's Antlacedup. Catch me on Twitch, Twitter. Twitch Sundays at 3:30, Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
All right.
Ant Hill Gang.
This has been another episode of Senpai and Friends. Bye, y'all.
Bye.